Yeah. All right, y'all. Before we start, let me make sure that the Instagram is live. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure that the Instagram is live, ladies and gentlemen. Let me make sure that the Instagram is live before we start. Give me 1 second, y'all. 1 second. We about to start it up. All right, we Gucci, everything Gucci.
Yeah.
All right, cool. You already know, man. This your boy Dolo representing Newark, New Jersey, the finest out of Newark, New Jersey. You already know, man. That's my boy, Young Jers, man. You now tuned in to the Holla at Your Boy podcast, vent session, whatever you want to call it right now, man. You already know, man. Thank y'all for supporting us. Thank y'all for watching us, man. You feel what I'm saying? Listen, man. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel at Dolo Solo 1033 TV. That's where we do all of our venting sessions, reaction, whatever media that we could cover for real, whatever we feel like doing, we do it on this YouTube channel. If you are an Eagles fan, if you like sports, but particularly the Eagles, you can go follow the other YouTube page at Hype Fan Eagle One. You feel what I'm saying? And make sure, listen, a word from our sponsor right here, hypewave91.com, man. Go check out the merch. You know what I mean? New members get 10% off, man. New members get 10% off, man. And I got some stuff for y'all, man. I got some stuff, man. You know what I mean? You see the girl in the background. You see the girl in the background, man. You know what I mean? That's the hype girl right there, man. I got some stuff
Fire.
for
That's
y'all,
fire.
man. Hypewave91.com, man. I drew this hoodie, man. Go check it out. I drew this hoodie. Fire, man. Fire. Here go the QR code right here, man. I don't know if y'all can see it on the screen. If not, then oh well. But other than that, what's going on, my guy?
Everything's Gucci, my guy.
Everything Gucci, man. What's up, man? How's your day, man? Let me know. Let me know about your day. Let me know what's up with your day.
Said, man, my day was more of me just relaxing. Like it's
Yeah.
probably all of it just relaxing and stuff. Like, I had to do a little bit of chores, laundry, other stuff. Keep up with Shorty in the hospital and all that. So,
Yeah.
just more of those, just a normal day. Ain't nothing so serious.
All right, let me ask you this. Do you appreciate the laundromat? Like going there? Like, is it more like therapeutic? I want to say going to the laundromat
Um,
because you go
I
to the
want to say
laundromat, right?
no. I was because
Okay.
of the wash because I got a washing machine at the house. I thought it wasn't no working. It was no acting stupid. So it was forcing me to have to go because I had to do like gotta wash some clothes and everything. So it was forcing me to
Uh-huh.
go there. And what I mean, like, as long as you got a peaceful in and out type, because going to the laundry back in the hood was interesting. Like,
What?
especially at certain
How?
times.
What you mean? What you mean?
Like, you even like when me growing up and I used to go to the laundry. First of all, you always got that one laundry lab where mostly everybody go to. Like
Yeah.
if you really want to have a peaceful laundry, you had to go out the city to somewhere closer into
Mm-hmm.
the quiet section that nobody don't
Yeah.
know about. Like
I just love
but you
going to the
going
one in Maplewood for real.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like if you're in the hood, you going to the laundry in the hood. You either gonna meet somebody there or it just random people walking in and out. You got Fiels going in and out of there.
Yo, for
You
those who
know,
don't know what Fiels is, please explain. Please, because a lot of people forgot that terminology for real. A lot of people don't
I
even know
still
what
use it.
Fiel is.
Nah, Fiels, same thing like fiends, crackheads, whatever you want to call them.
You about to
Like
bring
that's
that
what we
back.
call them,
Fiel. So you want
zombies. You want to call
Fiel.
them zombies?
Go ahead. You can finish up.
But yeah, they come in there like probably begging, and it was a lot of stuff going on. Kids jumping up on stuff, acting up, and running around. Just packed. You gotta excuse me, because too many people in there. It was like going to the laundromat and growing up in the hood it was too much, doing a little bit too much. Like
Yeah.
so now like where I'm at, uh it's more of a quiet, so it's more of a in and out. It get around
Hmm.
certain times get packed, But most of the time, I in there, I got my headphones on. I'm just boom, listening to music. You know, you gotta have music when you're doing chores. It passes through the time. So, I just be in there, get my clothes ready and everything. I don't fold. I want to know who put in the comment who fold their clothes at the laundromat.
Hey, hey, hey,
Cause
hey, who fold their clothes, period, dog? Like, yo, when
I,
I'm done, like after my clothes finish drying, bro, I'm not folding my clothes. I'm stuffing
yeah,
it all
yeah,
in the
yeah,
bag,
yeah.
and then I wait till I get to the crib, and then
Crib
I fold.
fold. And sometimes depends how you feel. I don't fold when I get to the
Yo,
crib. It be
yeah,
there. Hey, right in that bag, and I'll be like, "Yo, damn, I gotta fold these clothes." But by the time you realize that you decide to fold, you gotta bring that iron out
yeah,
now
yeah.
because your clothes wrinkle
So,
and everything.
so you leave it all in the bag, and then just go through it throughout the week. Like, I'm gonna wear this. I'm gonna wear this.
Yeah, yeah, I be
Yeah, yeah,
taking
yeah.
them
I
out
do
the
it too.
bag. Like, nah, I don't
Uh huh.
want this. I don't want this. Like, especially if you rushing. Like, if I'm rushing for work and all that, I'm taking it out the bag, throwing it on the bed, and then I just leave it on the bed. And y'all be like, I get to that when I get off. It be clothes on the bed, and then y'all be tired for work. I wash. I come back. I'm sleeping with clothes on the bed. Like,
Yeah. If they make it home unfolded, it ain't going to happen. For real. Like, I'm not,
I,
listen, I do not sit there in a laundromat and just fold my clothes. I just can't do it. I
especially
want
if
to
you
get
got
up
a lot
out
of
of there.
clothes. Especially if you got a lot of clothes. Now, if I got one little bag, like a little small little bag, maybe, but who going to the laundromat? Why? I mean, I got a wash machine. Like, I mean, if you got to go to the laundromat, then cool for a little small load. But like people be in there with like bags and bags and bags, and they be folding their clothes just
Yeah.
piled up. Like I be like, yo, damn, you about to be in here for another hour to 2 hours folding these shits.
Yeah, nah,
Be
yeah,
like,
nah. I
nah,
ain't folding no clothes, man. But my day was cool, man. Very light day at work. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Customer complaint today. You feel what I'm saying? That's one thing about a mailman is that don't let you misdeliver the mail, or not even that. Don't let somebody, like, if it's my route, right? But then I got my set
yeah,
days off, and I got a particular mail carrier to come cover my route on the day that I have off. Now, if they misdeliver my route and if they do something crazy, now, oh, what's going on, Ryan? What's up, man? What's up, man? Hey, hit my DM, yo. Hit my DM on Twitter, man. Yeah. So like, if they misdeliver the mail that day, then the next day I come in. You feel what I'm saying? Now all eyes on me. Now it seemed like I made the mistake because that's my route. You know what I mean? So they
yeah.
come up to me
It's
like,
full.
"Hey, you misdelivered this mail." I'll be like, "Yo, I wasn't here yesterday." You know what I'm saying? So that still fall back on me as a mail carrier. So I got to go through all of that throughout the day and stuff like that. You feel me? So, but other than that, man, very light day, man. Very light day. Very light day. Can't
Facts, word.
complain,
That's what's
man.
up.
You know what I mean? But
Word.
y'all, this is our second time up here. Like I told y'all before, we will try to do 2 times a week. If not, we will give it to y'all 1 time a week. You know what I mean? We just gotta make right now we just pretty much going off of each other's schedule, and that's what it is for real. You know what I mean?
Word.
So guaranteed 1 time a week. Oh man, my condolences.
And condolence,
My
condolence.
condolences, man,
You
for
to your
sure.
family.
Yeah, man, my condolences, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, make sure, man, y'all subscribe to the YouTube page, man. Let's get into a little bit. So I wanted to ask you something, right? I wanted to ask you something, and I actually had written this down today, and we're gonna talk about it because you did so amazing yesterday. You did so good. You
Word.
was lighting it up. You know what I'm saying? You was definitely lighting up the sky and everything. So we're
Appreciate
gonna
it.
talk some more. I want to see if you on point back to back. You feel what I'm saying? I definitely want to see if
Word.
you on point. Here we go. I don't know if I got the notes. That's crazy. Okay, all right. When you in a relationship, is it important for you and your partner to prop each other up? It's a two-part question. So answer
Yeah.
that.
You said it's important to repeat that last part.
All right. When you in a relationship, is it important for you and your partner to prop each other up?
What you mean, like
Because
prop, like what, lift each
All right,
other?
so
What you mean,
let
like,
me give you a scenario, right? So I was listening to something today, right? And
yeah,
basically the dude was like, "Yo, I just had kids by this woman." You know what I mean? And pretty much, I was trying to start a business and she wasn't supporting. And then when I went out on my own and actually created that business, once my
yeah,
business failed, she said, "I knew it was going to fail." So pretty much she didn't, you know what I mean? Like she didn't really
yeah, like
prop him up. She
uplift,
wasn't in his corner.
yeah, uplift them, like,
So is it important for each other to prop each other up? in a relationship.
Of course. I mean, that's just life general. Like, as a person, you supposed to dish out positivity, and you supposed to uplift anybody. Like, you don't supposed to be a hater. You don't supposed to downgrade or make somebody downplay somebody to make them feel bad just because. Like, you always, as a person, I feel like as a human being, you're supposed to do that. But if you want to strictly stick to relationship and
Yeah,
talks about that, yes, both parts, a partnership supposed to do that, because that's believing in somebody. If you believe in somebody and you uplift somebody, you're gonna support them. And if you support them, is you're helping them to reach the goal that they want. So meaning, regardless if something they need to do better in, or they lacking in, you supporting them to see that, so they could be better in what they want to be. They could be the best of what they want to be. But if you're not uplifting, and you're not supporting, you're not doing all that, not only you're not helping that person to reach their goal, or helping them to see they flaws and their weaknesses to be better. Y'all, you it's like you waiting for it. Like,
yeah,
you waiting for the downfall. You like, oh, I knew it was gonna fail. Like, all right, well, if let's just say that's true, you knew it was gonna fail, then that mean you didn't try to support the help for it not to fail. Like, what did you did in the process? Did you just set back like, oh, I knew it was gonna fail? Or
hmm
did you be like, listen, like, man, like, I see, like, you could do this better. I could do this. You could push harder in this area,
yeah,
and if they do still fail, because sometimes it's like that, you you're supposed to be like, listen, like, yeah, you fell, but you was close this time. This is what you need to do. That's
hmm
the push, because failing is a part of growth, and failing is a part of knowledge and wisdom. Like,
hmm
so if you don't have that mentality and to be that strong mental, like, cause I want to be whoever I'm with, and the person I'm with, the girl that I'm with now, already know. Like, if you're in my circle, you gotta have a strong mentality.
yeah,
That's with anybody. You gotta be real. You gotta have a strong type of mentality. Why? Because if I have, because we all have weaknesses. We all got things that we fight with. Doesn't mean that, oh, we weak minded overall, but we all
hmm
got some weaknesses that we all getting better and maturing as a man, as a woman, or whatever. So, like, if if I'm with that person and they got a strong mentality, I know they can help me recognize those weak points, and so I could get even better. But if I'm with somebody that don't have that type of strength of mentality, or that thinks little, and don't think about growth or anything, then what can they help me? How can they help better me? How can they, what they can do? I could do that for them. I'm always there with them, and I'm doing that for them. But can I receive that same back from you? Like,
yeah,
so the end of it all, yes, I feel like that's important, because y'all both, you helping each other grow. And that's
yeah,
the whole
yeah,
point
yeah.
about it.
I feel like that's very important. At the end of the day, the important factor is that when you prop each other up, that means both of y'all are in tune with each
Yeah,
other.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? That's very, very important, because you do not want to be out of sync with your partner. Like, especially
Facts,
if
facts.
especially if you got something going on, or if they got something going on, you gonna want to be there. Like, at the end of the day, that's your partner. Why wouldn't you want to be a part of that? You feel what
Word,
I'm saying? Like,
word.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So at the end of the day, yes, y'all both supposed to prop each other up. And the second part to that is, I don't know if you hit it. I don't know if you answered it. What can be the cause and effect if that doesn't work out?
If it doesn't work out, like, meaning, like, if the person don't
Don't prop you up, or you don't prop them up, type shit.
it
Like, you know
could
what I
it
mean?
could it could it could potentially makes a lot of stuff, bad, and just unhealthy. Like, disconnections. Like, a lot, it could be a lot of disconnections. I mean, a lot. Like, y'all not connecting in areas no more that you thought y'all would connect.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just because a lot of times when you don't feel happy, and you don't feel like you've been supported in a relationship, it
Mm-hmm.
kind of make you feel like, yo, what is I'm in this for? Like, what if I'm not gonna connect with you? Like, if you're not gonna support me and I'm not gonna connect with you, then basically we just screwing around. Like, we just chilling and doing us, but we're not bonding, we're not vibing like we supposed to. Like,
Yeah.
And it's because of sometimes you start feeling when you don't see the support, you start feeling like you doing it on your own.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it's like, if I'm gonna do
Mm-hmm.
it on my own, then I'm gonna do it on my own. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like
Mm-hmm.
if you're not gonna be there, if I can't support you and help you and lift you, and you can't, and we both can't do that to each other, then what's the point? Like I'm
Yeah.
not. I feel like a lot of people want to play house in relationships.
Mm-hmm.
They want
Hey,
to
yeah.
play
Oh, wait,
house.
talk about. He about to go away. I know.
Like,
Listen, when he do that little head movement, like I feel like we about to play. Like when he come closer to the screen, he's about to go in. You know what I mean? And on top of that, you can tell he about to go in because his buttons ain't buttoned up all the way. When you ain't got your buttons up all over that, listen, you know you the man when you ain't got everything buttoned up to the top. You know what I'm saying?
nigga
Nah,
funny
leave
as
it open. That's that. You know what I'm saying? That's that swaggle
you.
right there. You know what I'm saying? But
You
nah, go
funny
ahead,
as
man. Continue, man, because you're about to go in. Go ahead. I'm
nah,
listening now. Look, everybody told that. Everybody listening. Everybody listening to you. So go ahead.
nah. I feel you though. But nah, really, like I feel like a lot of relationship people want to just play house. They just want to get with somebody and just be with them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and and it's the sense of they only thinking it because they don't want to be alone. And that's
Yeah.
be a lot of time on their mind. I got to be with a man. I got to be with a woman because it feels good. It
Mm-hmm.
feels good
Mm-hmm.
to be with somebody
Mm-hmm.
that's you could just vibe with and just that's what it is. But that you might as well say that's just friendship then. Uh, 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 that's all it is. You might as well just
Yeah.
call yourself what friends with benefits. But even with friends, you gotta connect. You gotta connect with like anybody you be around, you should want to connect with because anything can happen. Like, but my point is that a lot of times I think just people just get with people because they just don't want to be alone. And which I
Yeah.
understand that's understandable. You like to be around somebody, but are you really going to do what it takes to actually show love and show
Sometimes
that
people
you
don't know how to
really?
do that.
But that's the point I'm saying. They don't know how to
Yeah.
do it because it is not. They even two things. They not been brought up to know that that's what you look for in a relationship, or
I
they
yo,
was brought up to know that.
I spoke about that.
And
I'm like, yo, like,
yeah,
X, Y, and Z. I spoke about that too. A couple days ago, or mainly, I say that like I'm like X, Y, and Z.
yeah,
It
yeah.
wasn't brought up to be that type of person. All they knew was to play around, so they don't know
Brown,
how to
yeah,
actually
word.
show it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So when they get into like a real relationship or a real situation, it's hard for them to actually show that because that's not what they're accustomed to. You know what I
yeah,
mean? They got to get
yeah,
around to it. So
exactly.
with that being said, they're going to make mistakes. You know what I mean? It's going to be tough for them, and they're going to have to learn as they go because this is something that they're not used to
Not
before.
groups to it, exactly.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
and it's also that comes around with it is it's a sense of letting go,
Mhm.
because when you're younger, typically now you got some people that they get in a relationship when they was like 17, 16, and they wouldn't been with each other and they like 50 years old. You got people
Ye
that does that,
yeah.
and that's what's up. But I guarantee you, a lot of those that that grew in the relationship. Not going to speak for all because I don't know the world, but I'm
Mhm,
pretty sure this is my opinion. Is
mhm.
that a lot of those they went through hell. They ain't like they. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I got with you since we were 16 years old, and we 50, we 60 now. And I
yeah,
guarantee you, through that whole years, they
yeah.
went through hell. Like he even
Mhm.
was cheating on her back and forth, and she just took him back, and then or she was doing the same thing. She activated, she had insecurities or whatever. I guarantee you, they argued, they did all that, they fought,
Type shit.
but they
Mhm.
just for some reason they couldn't let go and they stayed. And then
Yeah.
when they got older, they
They
stopped all the
realize the
foolishness.
importance of each other
Yeah,
in a
they stop
relationship.
all the foolishness. He
Yeah,
don't cheat
yeah,
on her
yeah,
no more. He's just stuck in something.
yeah,
And they just stay and they grow. And a lot of the grandmas and great grandma would tell you like, yeah, your father, he was like, I
yeah,
hear those
yeah.
stories.
That's because
Like,
people
you
don't know
know,
how to stick it out no more, bro. People don't know the real value of a
yeah,
relationship. Everything is instant. You know what I mean? You got to get instant gratification in a relationship. You have to
yeah, yeah,
love instantly. Like if you're
yeah,
not doing this for me, I don't want to be with you. If you ain't doing that for me, I don't want to be with you. If you're not providing this for me,
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
want to.
yeah,
People don't
yeah,
really know how to stick it out for real. Like people forgot what the meaning of a relationship is. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit
yeah,
is
yeah.
very rare. So you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
it's also what you accept to take. Because some things for certain people some people don't got tolerance for certain things. You know, some people got a
Mm-hmm.
high thing of tolerance. You
Yeah.
know, it's about what you willing to take. Are you okay? You take them back. Are you willing to take that chance of that person to do the same thing over? Some
Yeah.
people willing to take it, and some people take that chance, and then it happens again, and they
Yeah.
just tolerate it. Why? Because they either really love that person, or they just, you know, to them it's
But
probably not as
I
serious.
I feel
It's
like
not
this,
as
right?
serious.
When it
Yeah.
comes to like, I know we all over the place with this love shit, and we not at topic. We gonna go right back to the topic, but
Nah,
I
nah,
feel
but
like
I
this.
was making an example on this same
Yeah, I'm
situation though,
I-
bro.
I'm
This
about to
is the,
go off
yeah,
your example because you make
yeah,
good
yeah, yeah,
points
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Like I feel like when it comes to like love and you truly love somebody, you have to understand what that love is, and you have to understand that love do come with mistakes. Love do come with you being. I mean, love is a discomfort. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? All of
yeah,
that
yeah.
comes with love for real. You know what I mean? Especially when you know you found your person that you connected with, and that person connects with you back. You know what I'm
Back,
saying?
yeah, yeah,
You have
yeah,
to both of y'all have to understand that there is going to be things that we have to weather the storm and survive. You know what I mean? Because I
yeah,
know, listen,
yeah.
there is no good relationship without mistakes. All relationship got mistakes. You know what I mean? All
Right.
relationship got faults in it. Are both of y'all are willing to weather the storm and be strong enough? Now, you're right. Some people tolerance level is low. You know what I mean? But it'll hinder them in the long run when they do try to find some that one person, because sometimes you got to upgrade your tolerance and everything. Sometimes you got to be
Yeah.
good. You know what I mean?
No, 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 and that's facts too. But a lot of things you should have to tolerate for so long. You
Hmm.
should have to. Now, if you decide to, cool, that's your choice.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah,
sometimes, like how I look at it, I tolerate enough of things that's, that's in my tolerance. Like, but at the same time, I don't want to spend my years of doing that. I don't want to wait till we get old
yeah,
so we both to connect with love. I want us that enjoy life at a young age and then
yeah,
grow together. You
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
so let's work on stopping this foolishness
Hmm.
now
Hmm.
so we can have more time to enjoy life together. You know,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
some
yeah,
people they tolerate it, and then when they get older, okay, it's the same. But it's about what you. Some people cool with that. You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
some
yeah,
people not.
yeah,
It's all about what you are connecting. You find that person that's on the same page of you, then
yeah.
cool. I learned. I'm gonna say this, and I'll get back. With my ex, that that ain't right. We're right. I
Mhm.
don't blame her, and I don't talk bad. I moved on. I realized it just wasn't the right. I wasn't the right person. It wasn't the right time. It just
Mhm.
we just didn't. She just wasn't for me.
Type
Like,
shit.
yeah, I felt like what she did, but like, yo, it was only because I'm not the one for her. I guarantee you, if the right one that came the way, she would have really liked, you
Yeah,
know. So, but anyway, what I was saying is it'll put a disconnect because of a lot of stuff. Like you
yeah.
can't you or a lot of stuff that people don't want to go through that other people do go through.
Mhm.
You going you It's like you're gonna make your hard time to find the right one. Like, so you might as well either you're gonna support or you don't support. If you don't support,
Type
then
shit.
it's
Yeah.
yeah, if you don't support, it's gonna be hard for you to find the right one. That's how I look at it. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, all right. So, before you get to your question, right? What type of cheating is acceptable? Now, I want to say this, right? Cheating is not acceptable, period. But what I'm saying is, what could you forgive? Like could you forgive, like, if she was like flirting, that's considered cheating. Could you forgive that and try to have a talk, talk with her? Could you forgive her cheating, physically, like one time, and you could be like, yo, like, what I mean? You got like, what cheating is is forgivable in your eyes? I want to say that. What type of cheating is forgivable in your eyes? You feel me? Before we get into the juicy stuff.
I mean that it all depends. It all depends on certain like certain situations. I would say more like if somebody that I'm talking to and she end up flirting and she end up cheating. This how I look at it. A lot of people probably see it differently, and I
Yeah.
look at it in this type of terms.
Yo, make sure y'all
We're,
comment. You know what I mean? Like, leave your comments, man, because we definitely want to read y'all comments and everything like that. Leave your comments. Make sure you
word,
subscribe
word.
to the YouTube channel. You feel me? At Dolo Solo 1033 TV. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. I would say some people, known people, would feel a little different, but as me, I would be more okay and kind of comfortable if the person did that and we don't even have no type of years in.
Mm-hmm.
If we didn't have no years in and like and they end up flirting with somebody, or I would say those type of stuff like flirting, you know, conversations that they shouldn't be, like being places that they shouldn't be at, like, you know, just a lot of respect that you're supposed to have morals in the relationship. Like
Yeah.
if if we still growing, we start kind of in that beginning stage, I could tolerate that because it's kind of, in a growth type of situation. I'm like, all right, cool. Just make sure it don't happen. We move past that. Bam, like. But if I'm with you for like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Mm-hmm.
and you flirting with a guy, or you and now we've been together, you already know my likes or dislikes, and
Type
you in
shit.
you in a situation, you with niggas, or excuse, like, if you don't like that the N word, but you with just a bunch of guys that you know you're supposed to be at parties,
Mm-hmm.
you know you're supposed to be like, you know you I would feel a little bit more a problem with that. Why? Because I'm like, yo, now you've been together for that long, like the love that you're supposed to have for me should have gave you the respect for the relationship that's supposed to have. Like that means if you're comfortable enough to do that, then like, yo, then how you really feel about me? Like we've been together for
The
5 and 6 years.
question is, my bad. The question is, what type of cheating is forgivable? That's the question.
But
What
that's what
type
I'm
of
saying.
cheating
You
is
said you
forgivable? No,
said
no, no.
like flirting.
I was responding to the comment.
I ain't seen nobody. Oh, okay, my
Yeah.
bad. But yeah, like so though when it comes to like the time that you put in, I feel like certain things could be tolerated and certain things not. Like flirting and being in places that that's gonna make the other person uncomfortable. Uh
Mhm.
no, getting numbers from different guys, you getting a number from girls, like you just not respecting or caring about how the other person's gonna feel, or you're not even thinking about how the other person feels because you're just doing you.
Yeah.
Um, in the beginning stage, that's more tolerance because, like I said, you growing. But um, if I've been with you for like 5 to 6, 7 to 10 years, and you're still doing that, then it's making me feel like, okay, damn, I thought we supposed to be beyond that. Like, how
Yeah.
you really truly feel about me, like,
Yeah.
and that's gonna be I won't be able to tolerate that in that type of stage. But having sexual intercourse and cheating and going and just doing that, that's gonna be hard for no matter how long we gonna be. Like
Bro, that shit
I
gonna
can
be in
just
the back of
bet
your
you like
head. Like, yo, just
yeah, like
imagine, just imagine your girl cheated on you, right? And then y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all got over that or whatever like that. And then you go to have sex with her. And back of your head, you gonna be like, yo, this nigga really had my girl
yeah, yeah,
busting
yeah.
it down from the back like that. Yo, that shit gonna drive you crazy, bro. that
It's gonna
shit,
be in your
that shit gonna
it's
fuck
gonna be
you
in
up.
your mind, yo. It's gonna be in most guys. That's how I feel. Now some guys probably don't care too much about it, but most guys, that's gonna be on the back of their head. Like, damn, even if you take your back, you could be in the bed and you just start picturing like, yo, damn, maybe he had her just like this.
Yo, you do not want nah, bro. Listen, bro. Yo,
She's
like,
gonna be piping you off, and she's gonna be piping you off, and you're gonna be like, yo,
bro,
damn, she was doing this to this nigga.
I'm
Like,
sorry, bro. I can't, bro. Like, if you right now, like maybe in my younger years, I probably would have like, all right, this cool. You know what I mean? I would have forgave you. I would have been mad, but I would have forgave you. But now,
yeah, yeah.
bro, you do that now, bro. It's closed caption, bro. I ain't got nothing to say.
Uh,
I can't
yeah,
because it's
yeah,
gonna be back of my head, bro. I can't, bro. It's over. It's closed
yeah.
caption, bro.
I can't. I can't. Yeah, I cannot take. I can't take nobody back after a cheat. Like now, kudos to people that does do it. It's not judgment. That's your choice. Cool. Maybe you cool with that. You could tolerate. You fish it out. But it will things to me. It's not gonna be the same. Like it's not.
Yeah,
I feel like the one for you, it should be automatically connect to the point. Those type of stuff you shouldn't come out. And like I don't. I don't know, like I don't know, like how some people could do it, but cool. You could say you don't know how I can't give somebody another chance. Maybe you could feel that way, but I just can't, like, it just going things, we not gonna connect the same way. Cause I'm be like, yo, like it's gonna be hard to move past that because you done you done you done put an image, you done put a
yeah,
reality like
bro.
what
That
you could
image
do.
is hard to escape, no matter what it. Bro, you can forgive her, bro. That image is, bro. It's gonna remain in your head for a long time, for a long time. And then
Yeah,
it's gonna have you like, damn. Well, if she did this, what else? What else she do? And then like,
yeah,
let, let's say like she giving you head and shit. You gonna be like, damn. What she and it feel good. I'm like,
yeah,
damn.
yeah.
Was she doing that to this nigga? And then you gonna go crazy.
Crazy, yup, yup. Like
You gonna go
it,
crazy.
and then like the main thing about that is just gonna make it so hard dealing with trust. Like I already dealing with trust issues. I tell anybody when I get in a relationship, like the short on right now, I even told when I get in a relationship with her, I'm like, listen, I got very bad trust issues. Like I just want you to know, I'm laying out on the table right now, so you know what you're gonna get yourself into when we get in a relationship. Like you ain't, so you don't think this is gonna be all good. And I got trust issues, like
Yeah,
so.
yeah,
I don't know if I want to be in a relationship right now. I'm just doing me. If you that type to be like, oh no, like I'm telling you, I'm different. I'm like I don't know what type of females you was talking to. All this other good stuff and all that. I'm like, all right, cool. I just want to let you know though, like if this
yeah.
is what you really want, then cool. Let's go. But then when we get in a relationship, and then you don't be the water,
Reassure.
not like don't be instead of being the water to my fire, you become the fuel.
Yeah.
Instead of you watering me down and you like being patient with me and
That nigga went on
understanding,
Google and looked up quotes. Listen, you gonna be the water to my fire, or you gonna be the fuel? All right, go ahead, go ahead.
like yeah, like instead of you being that, like you're not being patient. You're not trying to work with me or whatever. Like it's gonna be like, yo, anything you do, I'm gonna be feeling like, yo, you're not respecting, you don't got morals, you just going out places, you with this person, you talking to this person. It's like you like it doesn't matter. And I'm telling you, I'm like, yo, man, I'm seeing the same things I'm seeing from somebody that already was on some bullshit, and you're doing the
Yeah.
same type of thing, of course it's gonna make me wonder now. I don't feel like going through that. Even if you're not, I just don't feel like going through that because you're not respecting. You're
Mhm.
not thinking about, you know what, I'm not gonna do that because he's gonna feel some type of way. He's not comfortable with that right now. It's in an early stage. We trying to figure each other out. He's trying to make sure I'm not gonna hurt him like somebody else that did. Like, all this stuff that goes, because let's be real, like let's put our pride aside, like niggas get hurt too.
Hell yeah.
We must be thinking God don't get out. Like a lot of us don't think God's get God because we are human beings. Like God's going. It happens to everybody, not just to females. And I know a lot of women know that, but a lot of women don't. And it like, yo, like that junk is real. So that's why I try my best to be upfront and be real to women because I know how that shit feel. Like So,
Yeah,
but
yeah. That nigga
sometimes
about to break down right now, y'all. Give him a second.
nah,
Give him a
nah,
second.
nah, nah. I'm
Give him
just
a
being
second.
real. Like I know how that shit feel though, but like, but to certain females, I don't need to be Rob because I already know like you're not the one for me. So
Yeah.
I don't have to be all like that with you because no one, but the one that I want to decide to actually be with, because I know like this is the actual one. then I'm gonna be upfront, Rob, because I'm like, yo, you're the actually one. You're the one I choose. Like, you look like you have everything that that you can offer me, and I got everything I can offer you.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be like that with that person. Why? Because I know how that shit feel.
Yeah.
But like, some people don't. Some people don't think about it. They get it. They just do them, like, and yeah, it's about what you like or what you like. It's about connection, all that, yo.
Type shit. Type shit. Yo,
Yeah.
before we get to our quick hits, a word from our sponsor. Listen, man, go ahead, go to hypewave91.com. Go subscribe, go sign up, and you get 10% off, man. You get 10% off, man, of any merch that you want, man. You get 10% off, man. Just go ahead, hypewave91.com, sign up, and you get 10% off, man. That's all you got to do, man. You know what I mean? That's all you got to do, man. Hypewave91.com, man, is your place for comfort, man. You want some comfortable clothes? If you want a comfortable hoodie, a comfortable sweatpants, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know what I mean? Hypewave91.com, man. Go check it out, man. Go check it out. Let's get into these quick hits real quick, and then we're going to get to your last question before we get to the recaps. I mean, the reaction videos. All right, cool. All right, let's get to these quick hits, man. Quick hits, quick hits, quick hits. All you gotta do, for sure, for sure. Let's get to these quick hits, man. Quick hits, it's quick hits time. All right, here we go. Okay, the subject is we're gonna do embarrassing experiences. Ready? What if you got the urge to scratch your butt in public? Would you do it?
I don't know. That's a hard question. Because sometimes, yo, you get an itch. It sometimes it being like, especially like when I be working, because I work at, I get an itch in my
You get
shoe.
it.
Yo, when I be working at, cause I work in like dusty, hard labor, like, pays good, but it's dusty. So I'll be on my feet all the time. When I get an itch in my feet, like, and I can't reach that just be like, yo, that just be serious. You be like,
It's
damn, you
getting
gotta take your whole
scratched.
shoes off,
It's
whatever.
getting
Like,
scratched for sure. Listen, I'm gonna find a loophole. Make sure I'm gonna ease my way back down there. Yeah, and then I'm gonna pull it back. Yeah, it's getting scratched. Hell yeah!
yeah,
In
you
public
got,
and
yeah, I
everything.
mean,
I'm gonna figure it out.
that's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes you gotta scratch, no matter where is that on your body.
Okay. What's the weirdest smell you have ever smelled? What's the weirdest smell you
I
have
don't know.
ever smelled?
I know through my life, I probably smell a lot of weirdest shit. Like,
I'm gonna say
but what?
coochie. I smell some bad coochie before that shit say. I smell, yeah, nah, coochie, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, coochie and
Yeah,
like a dead animal on the side, like a cat or some shit, like you know what I mean?
yeah. I would say that. I would say that. I
You know
know.
what I mean?
I do. When I be driving by the sewer plants with all the waste go at the shits and everything from when you flush the toilet, that
Yeah.
should be rocking too. Like, though, like, be on the highway, you be like, damn, that's everybody in the city.
Okay, you ready? Um, let me see. No, okay. What's the most embarrassing situation that you've been a part of?
Most embarrassing, man. I can't even think of one like a quote up front. I was,
Okay, I tell you right now, I shit
yeah.
on myself twice. I shit on myself. When I was in a hotel, we was all drunk, and I think I was like 18, 19. We was all drunk,
Yeah.
and everybody threw up on the bed, and I'm the only one that shit it. So I shit on myself, and I slept in that shit. That's that. And and I shitted on myself playing football and shit. I got hit so hard that a little bit came out. But yeah. I shit on
You
myself.
started. That's what
Yeah,
happened.
yeah,
You make you
yeah.
hit you
I
so
shit on
hard, and you
myself.
started it yourself.
Yep,
Now,
yep. I
I
sharded.
would
That's what
say,
it is. I sharded.
yeah, yeah. I would say, far as I can remember, me sending a penis pic to the wrong female.
Oh shit.
If she wasn't a female that was about that, that was the more embarrassing. I could see if she was if she was a female that, like, you just you just doing your thing with, like, you just smashing. But she was like somebody that, like, she a goody good girl, like she ain't about all that. And I sent it to her. I was like, damn. I was like, yo, my bad, yo, my phone acting up. Must be acting stupid. I ain't
Yeah,
missed
yeah,
it.
yeah, 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 yeah. Nah,
She
yeah.
said she texts back like, "Oh, I understand. It's okay." After a while, yo, Texas was not the same no more. She's like, I'm
Oh
about to start
shit.
texting this nigga. I was like, "Oh, I know. Why did I do that?" Like,
Okay, you ready? Would you rather walk around naked in public or go to jail for 1 year?
I'm probably go to jail for a year.
I'm walking around naked,
And
bro. I'll walk around naked, bro.
I don't know, my nigga.
Wait,
I
the last question she said, you sure you wasn't trying to shoot your shot?
Nah, that was her. I already knew what she was about. I would do that. Yeah, yeah. I would try to play it slow. I mean, I'm not playing slow, but, like, because sometimes you can't play it too slow. But, I wasn't gonna jump off like that, send a pin it like to her like that. Like, I was trying to send it to a girl that was like that. Like, she was ready to see a nigga shit. I was like, yo, but I was on the wrong contact and not knowing. And
Yeah.
I don't know what my mind was at. And I think I was drinking or something. I don't know. And I got confused and I sent that shit. I was like, oh nah. But
So what would you do? Walk around naked or try to shoot your shot?
you mean try or go to
I mean, my
jail?
bad. Walk around
You
naked or
mean
go
try
to
to shoot
jail for 1 year.
yeah, I would say walk around naked. No, why? Because they didn't say where. I'll go right on the nude beach.
In
I
public.
go right or in public.
It gotta
Well,
be in public. Walk around
no,
naked in public or go to jail for 1 year.
I walk around naked in the public. It's some countries, it's certain places that's normal. So
Yeah,
they
yeah.
say
But I'm
where,
saying
like,
though, like you ain't about to go fly to walk somewhere naked. Nah, like yo, where you at right now? If you at work or if you in the mall, would you rather? And they gave you like yo, walk around naked or go to jail for one
that
year,
wasn't the question at first. That wasn't
bruh.
the
Walk
question at
around
first.
naked in public or go to jail for 1 year, bruh.
Nah,
Yes or no?
I said walk around in public. Like, that's what I
Okay.
said.
All right. Cool. Cool. Okay. Um. Let's say if you could choose an animal as a battle companion, which one would it be?
A battle companion. Most niggas gonna say lions, but I'm tired of the lion stuff. I want to say I don't know. I'm always been an eagle person, not because of my team. Like, I just love that
Look, bro,
animal.
slow
Like,
down. Like,
I know, I just love that. Okay, how they fly and what they stand for. Like, and having eyes above is always good. Like,
okay.
sometimes you need something different.
Is there an animal that you think is sexy?
An animal?
Yeah,
I don't know. That question's a little weird, but I was trying to find I was trying to find a little, what's the name with it. Um,
a cheetah or a jaguar.
I mean, giraffes got nice eyes. So
A giraffe, they ugly as shit.
nah,
um,
they ugly as shit though. I was just trying to front. I don't know. I like.
damn.
Nah, you can't really. Every animal just got how they look.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. I don't know which one looks sexy for real. Like they just look like they animals.
yeah, like some animals look like decent, like they all nice. You got some good pit bulls, like people love how they be looking. Oh, he cute. American
Okay.
bullies.
Okay, cool. Okay. If you could remove one emotion from the world forever, what would it be? If
Move
you could
emotion
remove
one
one emotion from the world forever, which would it be?
attitude. I'm tired of that.
Mm.
You give me attitude, like don't give me no fucking attitude. I'm tired of it. Like, like, you
So
got
you're so
attitude?
you'd rather niggas slap you happy and shit like, yo, you know what? I hate you, my nigga, with a smiley face. Pow! And then just slap the shit out you
Nah,
happy
like
as
just
fuck.
people don't people not that. It's just mainly I'm tired of people having like feelings type of way, like having that attitude, like like I don't got time for that. Like this
Yeah,
yo, why you want to have drama right now? I'm trying to enjoy and be peaceful. I'm trying to
yeah.
relax right now. Mm,
Is ego an emotion? Because I will remove that.
yeah. The ego is emotion. You got an ego. You got a big ego. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's an
I will
emotion.
remove that because egos get a lot of people hurt, especially if you got a big ego and your pride
Yeah.
is hurt. I
No, but
will remove ego.
I'm looking at I like her answer though. She said hate. I like that answer.
Hate is
I would
definitely
say
an emotion, yes,
yeah,
but it's necessary.
cause hate everything, cause a lot of stuff comes from with hate, like being jealous, or being angry, don't like nobody, and killing, murder, all that comes with hate. Like so that was a good answer. I agree with that. Hate.
Okay, and last but not least, before we get to his question, and then we doing a reaction video, will you accept a sugar daddy or mommy in your life?
Wait, you said what? Wait, say that.
You heard the daddy part. I said, hold on. You said what? Would you accept a sugar daddy or mommy in your life? Slater, you better not answer that. I ain't playing with you.
Like me having a sugar mommy.
Yeah.
I mean, like if I can't help it, because like maybe she look good. If she look good and I connect with her, like and she want to buy me shit, like all right, cool, like
Yeah, 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 yeah.
no, yeah, I would like, but it's not that I would need to. I would just do it if I want to talk to her. She older, she an older chick, because some older women look good, like like and she is like I would, if I was single, I would like.
Okay, okay. That wraps it up for the quick hits, y'all. We about to get to his last question, and then we about to watch some reaction videos. Let's get to it, Trellio.
So I know when we was talking about dealing with child support the other
Oh, he
day, and
back at it, y'all. He back at it. Stay tuned.
it's not. I'm not. I don't need to talk no more about it. It's not about it, but it was something that was brought up from it. Like it's like I say what I said about child support other video. You wanna hear it that you can always go back to the video, we watch it, and see what we were talking about. But the what was brought up, and it was a video. I forgot her name. Like, I had it back in my head, but she kind of known or whatever. You probably
Mm-hmm.
know, you probably don't. But the she wanted, I guess it was around Christmas time, most likely, because that's what the whole discussion was about. She wanted the baby dad to give the son or daughter, whatever. I think it was a son, a gift for Christmas, and he's like, "Nah, I ain't get him. You could take that 2200,
Yeah.
2200. I give you a month, and you could get him something for Christmas." So I guess he paid 2200 a month for child support. And she like, oh, you couldn't give him nothing for gifts, but you could give him and she blocked him in the parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
They are at the mall. I guess he was going to the mall to get whatever he was getting. She parked. She probably even, I don't know if she followed them or just happened to see him. I don't know. But she pulled up. Most likely she followed him. It looked like this was something serious for her.
Mm-hmm.
And she blocked him, parked right behind him so he couldn't get out. So he like, yo, man, you crazy to move your car. So she like, nah, you can get your son something for Christmas. And he was
Mm-hmm.
like, yo, that money, that $22 a hundred a month, 2200 a month that I give you, you could just go in there right now and give him something for gift. Now,
Mm-hmm.
you already know, between me and this guy, if you've been watching any of our videos, even from sports or to us just strictly talking about life, we're not biased. Like, we
Mm-hmm.
keep it real 100 on every whatever situation, what it is, or how we feel about it.
Yeah.
And I usually will go for the fathers, the man side, but I gotta I gotta be on her side on this one. Like like I understand you do give $2200 a month, like for child support, and that's a lot.
Hmm.
Like he must got money. They must was known. That's a lot of like I feel like at a young age, the kid could pay his own bills. Like
At
22
that,
dollars
yeah,
a month.
yeah.
Like
Hmm.
damn, like you pay his own rent, whatever. But cool, that's how they works. Never. So that's a lot. But even though that's a lot, it's a different. A child don't know what child support really is. He don't really care about what child support. To be honest, while growing up, I heard about child support. I ain't know nothing really about it. All I know that my father wasn't there. Like
Yeah,
that's all I knew. Like so a kid don't really know nothing really about child support that much. Sometimes they do, but they don't really care so much about it because that money is automatically, if she's doing what she do and getting it and taking care of the kid, it's automatically going to that. If she's not doing what she doing, she's taking that money and spending it on her, then they really don't care. And
hmm,
like so a child don't really care too much, ain't worried about that. But what a child worry about and what a child thinks and what he appreciate is the love that he see from his father and
type
giving
shit.
a gift giving a gift to him
Wait,
yourself.
what you saying? Mm-hmm. Too. Go ahead.
Like giving a gift to your child from yourself will always be something that a child will remember. Why not have that moment? Oh,
Yeah,
go in there, you could buy them something. No, it's not about that. Like, no, even though you give $22 a month, you want to give them something, do something extra.
twenty
Like,
two
I'm
dollars a month, nigga. All he could do is buy a toothbrush.
no $2,200. I mean
Oh, all right.
2200 a month. Like, and like you could you pay that, but at the same time, he don't see that. Why not go in there, give him a gift, and be like, yo, huh? This is what I gave. This was daddy gave. You give it yourself. Go to the house. This was your daddy get. Enjoy. He gonna
Hmm.
hug you and he gonna be happy. He gonna that's the moment that you want to give. Like you don't want to give up that moment. Like I'm saying. So it's not about okay, that money that you give a month. Like it's about what you want to what remembrance and what memory you want to set for your kids and
Type shit.
how you gonna be in their life. Like
Hmm.
what's the moments you sharing with your child in a life. So I felt like he he was like, oh, my mom told you not to give you the money. And she was like, your mom's, it was all in that, but that even make you even sound even less of a man because you say your mom's like, so this is not even your decision. And you saying your mom saying not getting no money, like, bro, like, first of all, your mom is telling you not to share those type of moments with your child. Like,
Hmm.
no, like that shouldn't even been. And for you to be to feel that way and look at it in that type, for him to look at it in that type of way to show of him with a less of what more growth he needs, the immaturity that he still got, the ignorancy that he got, and not to see it in that way. I would be like, yo, I'm giving you a lot of money a month. But at the same time, what can I do? That's what I'm giving them. I'm paying $2,200, $22,000, 2,200 a month.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah, 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 yeah,
cause
yeah,
that
yeah,
22 fucking me up. Like
yeah.
you putting up that much money a bread a month. Like, yeah, like I'll be like, yo, that's a lot of money. But cool. I still gotta give him something from me.
Yeah.
I gotta present something from me. He don't understand that. I don't want to stop those moments. Like, and I feel like for him not saying that way, like I agree. So I don't know
All
how
right.
you
So
feel about it,
let
and
me
whatever,
let
but
me ask you this though before we get to the reaction video, right?
yeah.
Um, what is more crazy and at the same breath, what would what situation would you prefer? And you can give your explanation if you want to or not. Um, would you rather be in the child's life but struggling with the child as far as like financially, you know what I'm saying? Like, so would you rather be in the child life but struggling, or be there financially for the child and not really be there like that? What would you rather do? Because they is both is pretty much detrimental in some type of aspect, you know what I mean? What situation would you rather be in? Being in the child life and struggling, you know what I mean? Not really having it financially, or having it financially and not really being there.
Well, like, and what that's like forever. Like nothing changed. It's gotta
Not
be like
forever.
that.
Just I don't know, just pick one. And shit.
If
I ain't
if
gotta be forever. Yeah, just pick one.
I would say if it's not forever and you could, and it just how it's gonna be for the moment, like, or just shit just happened, like, right, just for that percent of a time. And I would rather be out of the life and take care of the child, and then when things is right later, I will be able to be in his life and be like, yo, but I made sure you was taken care of because I didn't want you to not eat. I didn't want you to not have the best
What? Why
things
you
in life
staying
that you
around? What I
deserve.
do? What I do? All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I won't want you to grow up like I grew up, and we had to figure out what to eat. And sure, I grew up had to make syrup sandwiches, like, and that's bread
Hmm.
with with syrup on it. Like I had to eat oatmeal for a week and grits, and we had to eat pack of noodles, and that's the only thing we had to eat. Like, like it was hard. Like, I don't want you to have to deal with that. So I would take, if it's for a specific time, if not forever, I
Hmm.
would take I would provide and be out of my child life and make sure but I'm able to make sure he's good, he eat until we could be able to and grow. Like, but if it's forever, I gotta make the best with my kid. Like, I
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
make the
yeah.
best with my
All right,
kid.
so
I
pick
can't.
one. Just pick one. You can't give explanations on both. Just pick one, nigga.
Yeah, it's hard though. Like, that's a hard
Nah,
question.
nigga, it
Like,
ain't hard. Nigga, pick one.
it is hard question. Like, you see, like, I want to hear your question. What is your answer?
Nah,
Like, since it's
I'm
so
gonna
easy
be
for
in the
you to
child
question.
life and struggle because eventually I'm gonna pick up on something and provide. So I'm gonna be on the child life and fucking struggle. I'm not gonna be away
But that,
finan. I'm not gonna give him the financial stability and
yeah,
then be away.
yeah.
Hell no.
But that's why I asked, was it forever or not forever? That's all I was saying.
No,
Because
it don't matter. I just pick one. I'm just saying, just pick one. It don't. The question is, the question isn't would it be forever or not? Just pick one.
mm,
Which one would you be, nigga? It ain't no fuck all
nah,
the outside shit. Which one would you be? Or what
it
situation
does.
would you prefer,
I hear
nigga?
what you're saying, but it does matter though. But I hear what you're
Not
saying. It
and
does
my
matter.
question today, because it's my question, so it don't matter.
I don't.
Which one
I'm
would you
trying to understand. I
prefer?
was trying to understand your question. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, which
But
one would you
like,
prefer?
all right, cool. That's on that note. Then, but I'd say I will be all right. That's why I said I'll make sure my son provided and I'll be away, and then
Hmm.
I'll make sure because my son gonna know that I'm gonna make sure he knows me that I'm the one providing. I'm just not in your life. But then when I'm able to, and then but when I'm able to be in his life, when that time come, he would know. He'll be old enough and knowing that, yo, I took care and it was the reason why I did it, and
But at
we'll
the
grow.
same time, okay, let me tell you where they both is crazy at, right? If you are away, but you provide for them financially, you can't make up for missed time. So
Yeah,
the time that the child is young and you miss that, by the time he a teenager, you can never get that experience when he was a child.
yeah.
Versus when he's a child, I'm there. I'm struggling, but eventually I'm gonna figure out something. But I'm there though. You know what I mean? I'm there. So right now we're broke, and but you remember me. You know that I love you unconditionally, and you know that dad is trying his hardest.
Now I get that part, and that's why I'm saying that is hard. But at least I would say that because I don't have to wait until I lose that much of a time. I still can have good precious time with him. But I also know that how I look at it, a lot of time when you're struggling, and this is what happens with a lot of, in a lot of situations, especially growing up in the hood and gut in like bad places and projects and everything. When a child is struggling with the parent and seeing things is hard, they starting to feel like it's their responsibility. And a lot of time a child go out there and they get in the streets and they get caught up and they get involved in a lot of stuff that they don't. Why? Because of they start wanting to make decisions. They start getting influenced. They start getting like they start to grow up and they get mixed up in a lot of stuff. Why? Because things is hard and a lot of times they either perish or they end up in jail or they even in worse than what they get in drugs or they even worse what they supposed to be in because these poverty type situations happen. But if I
But
know if I'm away and I
what's
can
the
keep my
chances
son
of that
out of
though?
that,
What's
If
the
I if
chances of
I'm
that
I'm
though?
away and I could keep my son away from that because I got money, I know that he's good, and I and
It
I,
don't
I would
always
rather
end
take
up
that,
like that.
huh?
Because what's the chances of that though? Because you got a lot of athletes who knew that their mother, their mother that was a single parent was struggling with three jobs. They you couldn't really hold down like that. So they bust their ass to make sure that they can take care of the family or be an
Yeah,
athlete or whatever the
yeah,
case may
but
be. And then on top of that, you got kids
yeah,
that's also provided for and stayed in a gated community. And then once they get a taste of real life, then that's when they start going crazy. Look at T.I. son. Go back and look at how T.I. son is acting right now. Grew up
yeah,
in a
yeah,
gated community, and he swear he from the hood. But his they had a fight on live camera, and he was like, "You ain't from the hood. You don't know nothing about that." He's been privileged so much that he feel like he got to go out and try to be a hood person.
I get that, but I'm talking about the percentage wise. You gotta like example. What I'm talking about percentage. That's just like you got anything. Bad things can happen to you anywhere, no matter where you go in life, no matter where you could be. Anything can happen to you. That's just how life is. But you, why do people move out of that area, those type of areas, and they go and they get a new life and they get a new environment? Why? Because yeah, anything can happen here, but the percentage of it gonna happen is way less than what the percentage it might happen if I ain't go away from the jungle. If I ain't go away from places that's ignorant and they be wilding. Now I increase my chance of survival even more than what I would have had then. So the chances of my son
Go ahead.
could to actually be that is
Mm-hmm.
more or better than like because you don't it's more stories is more situation with kids been growing up and getting it not making it and becoming what the hood want them to become
Forget
than
the
kids
survival
making
part. Your kid is going to grow up without. Okay, cool. They survive, but where is the example at in their life? Where is the man structure in their life?
I'm the example.
How
Like
you're not there? You're just providing. You're not there.
no, but doesn't mean that I'm not there, but doesn't mean that I cannot speak
How
or I cannot talk or I
the
can't give them
talking?
knowledge.
The talking ain't enough. You have to be there. Like I can
Yeah,
talk
but
over the phone, and it's not going to hit the same as if I was there showing you. Listen, they say the best experience is, I mean, the best teacher is experience. The best you have to have an example in front of you
yeah,
in order for you to follow
yeah,
that.
but
If
I
you're
know
not
that. I know
there,
that. You're right. You
yes,
know right. That is. But at the same time, it's still better to be away from influence. Yeah, it's a chance, even though I'm not fully there, it's a chance that he could become like that too. It's always a chance like that. But being away from influence and and having be able to still okay, you're away and I'm still could give you that knowledge. Now you it's not enough of just talking. It's not enough. You got to be there. I get that. But at the same time, if he knows if I'm giving him knowledge, like if I'm planting a seed, if I'm over the phone or if I'm sending stuff and I'm talking and I'm planting the seed to let him know, it would increase that even more better than
yeah.
me just being away. Like, you
You
know,
being away might be the only fuel that light his fire. You being away, you not being there.
it,
That
it,
might be the
it, it,
only
it,
igniter to his
yeah,
fire. Period. That's all he might
yeah,
need to just go down the wrong road because there's no example there as a father figure, as a parent. There's
yeah,
you telling him all of this over the phone. That's not
yeah, yeah,
enough.
yeah,
You
but
being there and him watching you
I
bust your
get,
ass and you struggling, that might be the best example that he might
I,
have because he's not
yeah,
coming
yeah,
home
yeah, 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 yeah.
to a dad that's lazy. He
I get
coming
what
home
you're
to a
saying. I
dad
get
that's
what you're
smart.
saying. I
So
get what you're saying.
they both
Yeah, yeah,
got a double-edged sword to it, but it's a better percentage of him seeing that right example of knowing what to do because he has a father that's physically there that can actually teach him how to be a young boy and a man and show him the wrongs and right ways of doing things, show him where he failed at and being a prime example rather than you
yeah,
providing to
yeah,
this nigga from far distance. You're not even there, but you talking to him on the phone. He can't even look you in your eye. You can't even look him in his eye and tell him some shit.
Yeah,
The eye
nah,
contact got
bro.
to be there. Like he gotta see you for real.
I know what you're talking about. I'm just talking about it's more. I'm just talking about being in that type of era, being in that gutter, and
Mm-hmm.
actually struggling, and you seeing people getting killed left and right in front of you. Your child is witnessing this type of stuff around him in his environment. Yes, you could. Yes, you being there as a father, and you are teaching them. But a lot of times when a child when a lot of time when a child is in that type of environment and they facing those type of uh tests and they seeing these things, they been influenced. They just not a lot of time teachers from your parents go out
Mm-hmm.
one ear and the other because of what they are around. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
because what they constantly is seeing, who's in their ear when they go to school or they at this place and they doing this thing. No, why you think it's a lot of parents that's in church or it's a lot of parents that does have these wisdom. They teach their kids, they teach them, they tell them all these things and
Mm-hmm.
tell them like, yo, don't do this, don't go down this path, don't hang around this guy, don't this and that. But these kids, they okay, they hear them, but when they out there and they gotta face these things because this is what they seeing, they
Mm-hmm.
fail because
Mm-hmm.
because this is what how cruel and evil this world is and how this works. I'd rather keep my son away from evil to have a better chance. Now he might could go because of me being around it, but if I could keep him away from evil, if I could keep him away enough from that type of stuff, and still try to give him knowledge and wisdom,
Mm-hmm.
then I know soon when I'm finally to be with him, I know, okay, listen, we lost time, but listen, you were safe. I was there. I could grow. Let's work. He will understand. He will understand sooner or later. I'd rather take that chance
Mm-hmm.
than my child
But then,
perish.
but
He
there's
might get
one
he
thing. There's one thing that you insert. This no, what you saying is absolutely right. There's one thing that you inserted that I didn't insert. You can struggle even on a high level. I said, what would you rather? What situation would you rather be a part of? You struggling and being there with your kid, or you providing for your kid and being away. You can struggle on a high level, bro. You can make good enough money and still struggle because you might be the only one that got to pay all the bills, but you still struggling
yeah.
though. But you make good enough, so you don't have to be in the
But
hood to
no, no,
struggle.
no. I know that. But
No,
I was
it's only
thinking,
one question.
yeah. But your question is saying, would you be able to and provide? So it's already saying that you already could provide. You're saying that I could provide. Like I don't have to worry about bills. Why? Because I could be able to provide. So
But
that's why I
but what
said,
you inserted is the fact that he might be in the hood, he might do the no. I only said, would you rather be in your kid's life and struggle, or would you rather provide financially and not be there? You don't
not
have to just because you're struggling, that doesn't mean that you automatically put yourself in the hood. Nah, you could be struggling you could be struggling in $1 million mansion. You know
I
what I
don't know
mean? You can
how
have a
somebody.
you can have a
I,
Fortune 500 company that could be
if
burning.
you
You could be struggling with
if you
that.
struggling at $1 million mention, then that's a different conversation. Then like
Now,
that's the right
yo,
thing.
where I
If you
work at,
struggling,
I've seen IRS bills and you know what I'm saying.
no, I
I've
get it.
seen them. So
I get it.
I'm just saying, sticks. Just
But
the
that
topic is just stick. You don't place it anywhere else. Just stick to
nah,
the topic.
I was placing it as because if you're struggling and you struggling, you got money and you're struggling, like you're $1 million, you're a millionaire and you're struggling, then that means your priorities is all messed up. Then that's
Mhm.
a different answer. That's a different thing. Most people that have money that could provide is don't have $1 million and struggling or having worth. Most people is not that. That's happening to people that just they just priorities is not intact. So that's how I'm looking. I'm looking at in an obvious or in a normal type of situation. But you're
Mhm.
right, that could happen. But I was looking into that sense. If you want to just strictly talking about this reality wise that or that could happen is not,
Nah, just the
then
question because, like I
then
said, the question is
if
the question. What you did was whatever you said is absolutely right. But what you did was you inserted the fact that just because you're struggling, you live in a certain lifestyle or you're living in a certain area. I never said that. I
now
said
I
these the
was
two questions.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That and
Now
that's it.
I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying I was speaking on a normal type sense. You speaking
Nah. I just
on overall type
it
sense.
ain't no normal. I just
It
asked you
ain't
like a question.
normally that's not happening though. That's what I'm
It,
saying. Normally nobody ain't rich and struggling.
I just
Like
asked you
normally
two
that's
questions.
what
It ain't no normally. It's just regular to it. We're not talking about
I
like I'm
I
asking you just
I
two
don't know.
questions. I ain't asked
I'm
you
gonna
to
have to
insert anything else.
buddy, I'm gonna have to agree to disagree with that one. But um, I would say I would stick with my answer. I would stick
Okay.
with my answer. I would say
Okay.
I rather provide and be a way to make sure my son's good.
What if the stepdad came? Hold up. What if the stepdad came and he see the struggle and the hustle, and that's who he looks up to because the daddy wasn't there? I ain't talking about the stepdaddy. I'm talking about if you a real live dad. I ain't say that about no stepdaddy.
So, they already said the mother gonna find another man. The mother gonna hit the car already. Like I got a man here. I mean, those things happen though. Those things happen.
Yeah,
Those things
that's
happen.
a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. All right, y'all. We about to get into the reaction part of this video. All right, Trey. When I say 1, 2, 3, you gotta say reaction. So that's how we gonna do it. All right. For now on, when we do a reaction video, when I say, oh, we about to get into we about to get into our favorite part. 1, 2, 3, and we both gotta say reaction. All right.
Yeah,
All right. Here we go. It say
rich.
there are people that are rich and struggling. They're struggling just different. Yeah, that's what that's what I basically was saying.
Yeah,
I've seen it for her. But
mentally, but not money wise.
money wise too, bro.
Yeah, but you are you. That's what I said.
Money
But
wise
that's
too.
rare.
If Floyd
Hey,
if Floyd is probably worth 500 million. If he lose 400 million, he got 100 million left. That man is struggling for real because he do not have that 400 million or more to keep up with whatever he got going on in his life. He is struggling. I've seen it before.
yeah, yeah, but I'm saying though that's not that's the percentage versus the overall of it is not high. Like you're not saying people that's millionaires that's going through that. It's certain people that are because of their priorities. Like you had what's his name? Wesley Snipes was had to do bankruptcy. Like he was bankrupt because of him owing taxes. He owed the taxes, so that messed him up. That because
Mhm.
he didn't get his priorities straight. I get that sense, but in a normal sense, when you're rich and you're a millionaire, ain't no way you should be struggling. Like you're
No,
like
bro.
there's
If
no
you
way
a
you should be
millionaire, you
struggling. Like
struggle, bro, because that's a whole different tax bracket. It ain't a lot of times it ain't got to do with your priority. It got to do with the type of money that you making. Like
it
you got to
is like
understand it too. The more you make money, the more that comes with it. The more bills come with it, right? It's
yeah, but
like
that's why you supposed to be mentally. You supposed to be aware of that. Like
what
you're not to
even
say priority.
listen, mentally we all not aware of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like right now in your tax bracket. You saying mentally we supposed to be aware of that it's right now in your tax bracket and my tax bracket. We still struggle with a lot of things, even though we make way more than a
Yeah,
McDonald's person or the next man. We make way more than them. You get what I'm saying? So you can't say that. What I'm saying is it's millionaires,
but
it's millionaires that struggle with the money with the income that they bring in as well too.
I go through that because of not mainly because of the tax bracket really that much. I go through that is because of the cost of living of how much I get paid does not add up to much what bills and more added stuff that I need to live as food and car to get around, bills and phone bills and
And
rent,
they say the same
all
thing
that.
for the type of cost of
Yeah,
living that
but
they
I
have. And the
I
more
I
money you make, the more expensive things that you
But
buy, and
I yeah,
the more
I get that. But what I'm saying, most millionaires, people when they get millionaires, what you should not do when you become a millionaire, it depends on how much money you got. You shouldn't try to spend this and spend that. If I'm a millionaire, I'm spending money like I'm a thousandaire. I'm not spending money like I'm a millionaire.
you
I'm gonna
don't
be a
know that
millionaire
until
and
you get
spend
the
money like I'm
bread.
a thousandaire.
You
Huh?
don't know that until you get the bread.
Nah, that's nah. I know that. Why? Because I realized that, and I see.
Bro,
I learned from other people's
you run
mistakes.
into your first 5 million. I guarantee a million is going to be spent on things that you probably
Nah,
want, things that you need to accomplish. A
it's not.
million,
Like
bro.
I don't even spend like that now. Like, and then when I
Because
get
we
bread,
don't have it now.
No, it's because I train myself to know to better myself to know to be prepared for when I do get that type of money.
Time out,
Like
time
I'm
out.
not gonna be
Okay,
spending
okay,
my money
okay.
like
Let's be
that.
realistically.
I'm
How
not gonna
many
spend my money
times
like that.
in the last 2 years? How many times you put yourself in the hole?
I didn't
How
put
many?
myself in a hole because of me. I put myself in a hole because of bills.
Same thing the millionaires say. I put
Yeah, but
myself in the
I
hole
don't
because
get
of me. I
paid.
put myself
I
in the hole
don't
because
get
of bills.
I don't get paid as much. They don't pay me. You don't get paid as much you would get paid as a millionaire to cover. If you get paid $1 million, if you get paid $1 million, I'm not gonna get no bill like $1 million bill. Like I'm get paid $1 million, I'm getting a house that I know that $1 million could fully cover. I'm not getting these big
You miss,
behind
you
mansions and
miss
these
my
just and that. I'm getting a good amount. What's the name?
That's
That's what
what
I'm
I'm
talking
saying.
about.
The money that we make and the things that surround us is conducive to us, right? The money that the millionaires make and the things that they got around them is conducive to them. That's you know what I'm saying. So, we can't afford it. We put like this: we can't afford things that's we can't afford no 320,000 dollar house right now. We can't do that because that's out of our tax bracket. They can, but then you got to worry about it. Them millionaires, they gotta worry about accountants. They got to worry about lawyers. They got way more priorities to be taken care of and things to be worried about rather than like I
Nah,
always equate it to the things that we can handle in our tax bracket and our wages and the things that they can handle in their tax bracket and their wages. Just because they
nah.
millionaires, that doesn't mean that they don't have
That
problems.
yeah, like
They
yeah,
still
I
got
get that.
problems, bro.
I get that. I get that. I get the tax brackets be way more than what be way more and go up when you make. I get that. But at the same time, as understanding your priorities and understanding this stuff, you will put that in your budget of how much you get paid. You will subtract that and understand that okay, the tax brackets is taking this out and all that. So this is how much I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna buy these big behind mansions and these cars, this and that, because of the tax brackets. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying the point of understanding of what your on your budget, understanding of this and that. Mostly people that struggle and they are millionaires and they are struggle is because they don't follow that type of protocol. They buy and they buy. I got money. I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna get this. I got this. I'm gonna buy this type of things. I'm gonna get these type of cars. I'm gonna get that. And now they out of budget. When you set yourself up and you plan this out ahead of time, and like that's what a lot of
Yo,
people that is rich does. You
they
got a
do
lot
the
of people
same
that
thing we do. They just got a different tax bracket. What we get, sometimes we out of budget with the money that we make.
nah, yeah,
They
but
out
like,
of budget with the
but
money that
we
they
out
make.
of
It's no
budget because
difference
we
to the
don't
fact
get
that
paid
there's
that
this
much.
difference in
We
number.
don't
And my
get
shit
paid
is
that.
definitely frozen, y'all. I'm sorry. My YouTube
We don't get. We
frozen.
don't get. We don't get paid that much. That much to actually does. They does. Why? Because they over. We are still basically. We still in four. We still in two zeros. That's how much a normal person that is. It's seven. No, I'll say 2 0. My bad. We are in five digits. Most people make five digits.
If y'all wait, you can hear me?
So yeah, so
All right,
a
my shit
normal.
frozen, y'all. So he just gonna have to. If y'all can see him, he gonna have to
Yeah, yeah,
go.
yeah.
He gonna have to talk. I'm gonna just talk, but y'all can't see me because my shit acting froze right now.
Yeah, no, like normally the most normal person living will probably add up to five digits, and some people only doing four digits. Shoot, some people only doing three digits. Like you're a millionaire, you're a millionaire, you up to seven digits. You can handle five digits and maybe in some of the six digits easy if you up in the handle. It just they spend up to what they are the digits that they are in when you don't plan that way. Most people that you see that have these mansions, but not like $1 million mansions, they might be good, nice, big mansions. Ain't no $1 million mansion, but it's good mansions. Most people that's living in those type of mansions, only those mansions is millionaires. You probably don't think they not millionaires. Why? Because they don't have a millionaire mansion, but they worth millions. Why? Because I'm not gonna have a $1 million mansion. Like I'm gonna have a
Yo,
mention that's in 1,000, and that gonna keep me, and I'm gonna keep up. I'm gonna plan my interest is gonna keep growing no matter what. Why? Because I'm not spending as much I can keep up with. Like
yo, I'm gonna keep it all the way at stack. This is God honest truth. I had a friend that was a multi-millionaire, and I worked with two millionaires, my nigga, and one of them was struggling, and he had a regular house. I've
Nah,
seen
like
it. I've seen it, bro. Like I work with him in the post office.
um,
His his
I
his son is
feel
the lawyer who
if
got
you
me out of who got me out of a crazy jam, and then I had, you know what I mean. He got who got me. I work with him, bro, and he
then
was
he
struggling.
must not have some type of priorities. He must not then have right. Cause that's
It don't
you're
matter.
it
Listen,
is.
at the end of the day, what I'm saying
It,
is they struggle too. Period.
yeah, but and it's not. It normally overall ain't nobody that's worth. It's you got people that are struggling that's millionaires, but it's only because they either made a bad choice and they lost their money,
I'm back.
or they didn't have their priorities right and they spend more than they whatever. That's only two. But normally, if you're worth a million, normally a normal person
A
is not
million is
going to
not a
be
lot of
struggling
money.
as a millionaire.
A million not a millionaire, yes, but a million is not a lot of money. What I'm saying is
It's a lot. Sure,
they
if I had a
they
million
both got
dollars, it would be a
struggles.
lot to me.
Oh
If I
yeah,
had a million dollars, it would be a lot to me,
oh yeah, of course. But in the
and I'm
grand
gonna
scheme of
maintain
things,
it. And I'm gonna
uh,
maintain it. I bet you I will
and
maintain it.
a grand, yeah. I mean, look, I mean, yeah. But in the grand scheme of things, a million is a lot of money. Like I said, I feel like whatever tax bracket you in, each of them come with struggles for real. You know what I mean? Each of them come with struggles. Whether you're a thousandaire, whether you're a millionaire, whether you 100 million, whatever it is, they all come with struggles, man. Because there's always something behind it for real. You know
Nah,
what I
well,
mean?
I don't know. I looked at it in a different way. I had to say I'm gonna say is I feel like if you work that much money, it should be no reason that you struggling. And you should have you made a bad choice. You something that it was something wrong that you did. You didn't do nothing. You it's something you didn't do right that made you struggling. Like and that's how I look at it.
And the same thing with the thousandaires who struggle. It's something that you didn't do right.
You're right. You're
That's why
right.
you.
You're
That's why
right.
I say each bracket
You
got struggles.
But
Period.
that's what I'm saying. That's what anything that don't have to do with anybody. Anything you do that is not right gonna mess up anything. But I'm saying that's the only reason why you'll be struggling. Why? Because of their choice. But normally, if you're worth $1 million, you shouldn't be struggling. If you only could be able to maintain $3,000 in your bank, I only could be able to take me $3,000 in bank. That's not enough living. You're going to
Bro.
struggle.
If
You're
you
going
worth
to struggle no matter what. That's
if
not
you
enough
worth
minutes.
60,000 a year, you shouldn't be struggling. It's
What?
people that make that money and can't budget. If you worth 60, 40, listen, if you worth 40,000 a year, you should be living in your means and you shouldn't be struggling. If you worth 50,000 a year, you should be living in your means and you shouldn't be struggling. If you worth 60,000 a year, you should be living in your means. They could say that you could say the same thing about whatever type of money you make. You
Yeah,
shouldn't
nah.
be struggling because you should be living in your means, period.
To be honest, what you're saying, that type of money, then that type of money, I would say somewhat you shouldn't be struggling. That type of money. If you getting 50,000 a year, that type of money, you're living normally. You should be able to pay your bills and maintain it. But it's probably more things in life that you'll probably want that make you spend your money and then you're not. But that's what I'm saying is when you're got money, that what you're saying is basically now what you're saying is basically what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is most people that are don't have that type of 50,000 a year. You got people that don't even come close of 50,000 a year, like to have a life or not. I don't barely, I mean, I touch a little bit, but I don't even be having that type of life. Like I'm still working at living day by day in paycheck by paycheck grinding. That's what most people do. Like, like so that's not enough. What most people that's living in the hood or living in these type of ways, they don't know what $50,000 a year really feel like. That's not enough. They not, of course they're gonna struggle. Of course they're gonna whatever. Why? But I'm talking about people that's making that type of money, that getting that easily. Like it shouldn't be a reason why if you're something you did wrong, it shouldn't be a reason. But you worth $1 million. You way above $50,000 a year. You're worth $1 million. Like that's a lot of money. That's enough of money that it shouldn't be no reason that you're struggling unless you did something ignorant or you just was spending your money like crazy. Like
you
that's
could
just
say
what it
the
is.
same thing about the person who makes 60,000 or
Nah,
50,000 a year.
that's no
You don't
comparison to
need a
the
car
million
note, my
dollars.
nigga. You could
A
go,
million
you could
dollars
go,
is
you could go,
no
you could
comparison.
listen, you could go save up, get you an 8,000 or $7,000 car. You don't need no car note. Why you paying that car note for? Why you paying that high ass car insurance?
But
You could go get a lemon that could take you from point A to point B and still do the same thing as if you had a car with a car note.
but people like to go
You can
on
still do that,
vacations. They
right?
like to do things. People like to
Okay,
go on
same thing with
vacation.
the millionaire, but we about to cut.
Yeah, but like
We gonna cut.
you
We
got a
gonna cut this
millionaire, you
short.
could go on a vacation.
You
You
could
could go
do it.
on
You
vacation
know,
and maintain it.
you know how many people
Unless
I see work minimum wage, and I see them in Turks and Caicos every day posting up on Instagram. They go on vacation, they live it up. The most people who I see on vacation always be the people that work at McDonald's somehow, some way. They
yeah,
always going on vacation. While I'm up here busting my ass.
and I
It's the way you
guarantee
budget your
you,
money.
and if it's two things, and if they not struggling, it's because of they had extra money to go on those vacations. Yes, either they either saving or they have somebody to help them out. But if they can't afford it and they going on these vacations back to back, I guarantee you they struggling. Like I guarantee you after they come from vacation, they having, oh, I can't pay my phone bill this week. Oh, I
Yeah,
can't do
because
this, that. I
they might
guarantee
be
you.
living above their means, just like the millionaire who might be struggling,
Like,
who might be living above their means, my nigga. They don't know how to.
yeah, but that's all I'm saying.
It's like that. It's like that in
You
every
should live.
tax bracket.
But that's what I'm saying.
It
You're
ain't just
if,
because you're
if
a millionaire you're supposed to be good. No, there are going to be struggles in every tax
uh,
bracket. Period.
you work if you work that much, that's enough of money that you should be able to enjoy a little bit more life and be able to maintain your money. That's a lot of money. That's no comparison than $60,000. You
No,
a million dollars is a lot of money.
I'm not saying that. What I am saying that every tax bracket has a struggle to it. Period. I'm
Yeah,
not saying that you
because
can't live your life if
that's
you are. I'm not
obvious
saying that
though.
you. Of course, you will have a better lifestyle when you're a millionaire. But I'm saying though, every tax bracket has its struggle. Period.
It only had they struggle is because of anybody can make wrong decisions. That's why they had they struggle.
You can
But
say
what
that
I'm
about every
talking
tax
about,
bracket.
yeah, every type of like if somebody work for a millionaire and they struggling, it's because of they like you just said they live above their means, which you shouldn't do. Like that's
You
all I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like
you can
why
say
would
that
you
about
work?
every
Why,
tax
like
bracket. That's all I'm
shouldn't you?
saying. Yo, the point is, people priorities and people think people whatever it is be messed up because a lot of people live above their means, even the
I
millionaire. Now, with that being
yeah
said,
yeah.
every tax bracket has a struggle because some people don't know how to
Nah,
prioritize. It's
I
because
just
you're a
think
million.
that's
Yeah.
I just think that just life period. But the issue, my thing is that what your
All right,
question
let's
was.
wrap it up so we get to this
Yeah,
reaction.
my
This was
thing
a
of
great debate, a good debate.
which your question was is what I would do, and I feel like that wouldn't be a problem with me because
Mhm.
I'm not gonna have $1 million and live above my means. So
Yeah.
that's based on your question. That
Mhm.
wouldn't be for me because I won't have $1 million and live above my means.
Yeah.
So that's why I
Yeah.
choose that.
Yeah, yeah. I'm starting to get to the point where I'm starting to budget a little more too as well and starting to prioritize really what I want. I mean what I need versus what I want for real. You know what I mean? And I'm starting to come to that, you know
Nah,
what I mean? So
facts,
um
facts.
good debate, you know what I mean? Let's get to the ready. 1, 2, 3 reaction video. Oh, yo, this nigga left me hanging, y'all.
Oh my bad, I forgot.
All
I
right,
promise I'll be up on it next
all
time.
right,
I got
ready?
you.
1, 2, 3 reaction
Got you,
video.
video.
Oh, this nigga late, bro. I ain't fucking with this. I ain't fucking with him, y'all. All right, yo, I'm about to share the screen right now. You know what I mean? About to share the screen. This is like a little 4-minute video. You feel what I'm saying? This video right here is called I took PCP and ate my friend. I don't know what's this about for real. We about to find out for real. You know what I mean? But before y'all do that, make sure y'all like, subscribe, hit that notification bell on the Dolo Solo 103 TV, Dolo Solo 1033 TV. And if you're on my other Twitter page, the Hype Fan Eagle page, or whatever like that, y'all can subscribe to the Dolo Solo 1033 TV. If you're a Philadelphia Eagles fan, you can subscribe to the Hype Fan Eagle page. That is strictly for the Eagles. You already know. All right, let's get into it, man. This right here, this reaction video right here is None other than I took PCP and I ate my friend. Whatever this about. Let's get into it.
That shit
What?
sound crazy, right, y'all?
Sound
Archie ate one of
crazy.
his friends.
But he ate him. He literally cut him up and ate him.
Yeah.
Big Lurch is a Texas rapper who ate his friend Tynesha's lungs in 2002.
Damn.
He described his state of mind in an interview from prison with Geraldo Rivera.
First of all, just look at him. Yo, he don't look like he nothing to play with for real.
Nah, yo, he look like a he look like a crazy R. Kelly.
Yeah. Damn.
You know that
And my man look like Bobby
chewing
Brown.
on her flesh allegedly when the cops came.
Oh wow. So basically, he was saying that he was the reporter pretty much summed it up that he was chewing on her flesh, and he said he don't remember. He just remember waking up in the room, and she was damn near gone, pretty much. You know what I mean? I gotta interject. You know what I mean? For copyright issues. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Let's go.
Yeah, we never heard no Big Lurch, you know. Why? What's up from PCP? He ate somebody? Or
Yeah,
what?
he's a big PCP.
Yeah, he was a sick puppy from the get go. And you know, crazy things they get naked and want to fight with the police. That's it. You know, and probably shoot somebody, kill somebody, or whatever. But not no shit like that. I want to eat. You know, too much zombie movies, man. You see what I mean?
First of all, I'm not about to experiment with no type of drug other than marijuana, and I barely even do that.
Yeah. I feel you, man.
If I'm hearing stories that this type of drug and put me in this type of place and make me do these type of things, I'm not about to go do that. I don't want to do those type of
Facts.
things.
Some people don't think, but the problem is some people don't think it could happen to them. They think they could be there. Like, oh, that ain't gonna happen to me. I don't know what was going on with him.
Yeah,
Like,
that's wild, bro. That's wild.
The radio call came out, a tall woman dressed in a red dress walking in traffic. The radio car arrived, and he was naked, covered in blood. He had her heart on his arm.
What?
You know that?
I did not know that.
He said, wait,
He said he had her heart on his arm because like he walked out, he was covered in blood, and he had her heart on his arm.
that's wild.
My nigga, so that means he actually dug in the body of this woman, and just ripped it out, bro. Like, and eating her flesh at that. That's crazy.
In his armpit.
Wow.
At least that's what I was told.
Wow. I've been pen pals with him for years.
Pen pals. What's a pen pal?
Really?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
That case.
Oh, pen pal is when I think when a person is incarcerated and you can actually get in contact with them some type of way. That's what I think a pen pal is. Hold on, let me look in the comments. Okay, all right, back to regular schedule program. Here we go.
This is an anomaly. It's few and far between. Very rarely do we see anything of that nature.
In Los Angeles, I met with Frank Liga, a narcotics detective who dedicated 16 years to hunting down and arresting PCP manufacturers.
Damn, that was PCP in that bottle of water right there?
Organic synthesis. You're not working with things that you bought at CVS. You're working with real chemicals.
That's you as a chemistry background. The average person that manufactures PCP is third and fourth generation down the line, and they get a recipe. It's amazing how they come up with some of this stuff.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We then went inside
A lot of chemicals and all that stuff, Trail.
Yeah.
This was and
Look at
is
that.
and probably will continue to
Look at
be
that.
the largest PCP seizure in history. This guy.
Just look at that, bro. Chemical, and people just like, you know what? Fuck it, Holmes. I'm about to go inject this stuff in my body, Holmes. PCP, marijuana. Listen, man, it's a step up from marijuana, Holmes. Yo, you know what PCP, bro, it's chemicals, gas, oils, all type of crazy shit, bro.
That's wild.
Guy's lab site was in a small village about an hour and a half northeast of Las Vegas up in the mountains. His whole job every day
So
was to
what?
make PCP.
Huh?
So what is liquid?
PCP is, I mean,
I thought
that's
it was
what
a pill. I
nah,
thought it
nah,
was a.
nah. PCP ain't a pill. Hell nah.
I thought it was either a pill or you smoke it.
Yeah, okay. I thought you smoke it too. I'm not gonna lie. I
Yeah,
thought
that's
you
what I
smoke it
thought.
too. Yeah.
This is packaged for sale. This is actually how we got the guy.
So he was hydrogenating the pyridine in the
Yep.
same operation?
Yeah,
It seems pretty sophisticated.
he bought everything in bulk because this
What's-
was his full-time job.
Wow.
We seized roughly 130 gallons of finished PCP and enough chemicals to make about.
Look at that. Is that something that you want to really inject in your body? You see that?
That's
That shit
crazy.
look corroded. It look like
1,500 gallons of finished PCP. The gangs control PCP, and the old gang wars from the 80s, the Bloods and the Crips, the blue and the red, doesn't apply to this level of criminal. You have a source of pyridine. I have a source for PNB. We're friends. You're a Crip. I'm a Blood. It's green now. Making money. A gallon of PCP in LA goes for 12 to 17,000.
damn. You see them little joints?
Yeah.
That's PCP. That shit like apple juice. I gotta stop drinking apple juice. I'm scared. I gotta stop drinking apple juice.
Can't tell if it's lace or
That
not.
same gallon
For
in
real.
New York, Philadelphia, Maryland goes for 35 to 65,000.
Do you ever feel bad for these people, or think that maybe they're not bad people?
No, not at all. You don't have to be a bad person to do criminal activities. We follow the rules and the laws. Nothing personal.
Non-personal.
I catch you. If I don't catch you, I don't catch you.
Why do people use it?
I have no idea.
I have no
don't drink,
idea
I don't
either.
smoke. I never have. I never did drugs because my whole life I wanted to be a cop. I wanted to be a dope cop. But that's me.
Yeah.
I can't talk about anybody else.
At some point, someone had to figure out this bucket method. They had to go.
My man's right here. I don't know if y'all watch Vice or whatever like that, but my man's right here. He be going to the craziest places. He be going to the craziest places. I'm talking about places that be doing like voodoo and stuff like that. Places that it's these islands and stuff like that they never seen the outside world, and they just stuck in their tribe or whatever like that. You feel what I'm saying? And they don't know nothing about no computer, no tablet, they still be throwing spears, and they don't know about no Nikes, none of that. You know what I'm saying? And he be going there and he be needing like a translator to translate what they be saying, bro. And they be talking like, they be threatening him in their language, and he don't know. So they be like, if you say another motherfucking word, we gonna chop your neck off. But he be thinking it be cool and shit until somebody translate that shit to him. Then he be like, we gotta go. He be on Vice, If y'all watch Vice, or if y'all would like to watch Vice, check him out on Vice. He be going to the craziest places, and he be having the most craziest experiences for real.
The original articles written by the chemist who discovered PCP, Vic Maddox, and they had to adapt his synthetic route for clandestine manufacture. So I'm curious about
the counterculture psychedelic research.
There's one family in South LA that basically started the PCP epidemic in the 70s. And they are like the godfathers of PCP. And
so that's basically it, man. I took PCP and I ate my friend. So basically, this was a short story on a guy who took PCP and pretty much ate the female friend, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy, yo.
You know what I'm saying? But that's all for today, man. We had a good show, man. We had a great show, man. We will be back next week. You know what I mean? I told y'all, man, one of these weeks you will get 2 holla at your boy joints. You know what I mean? So next week we will be back. This weekend, we taking a break. I still got to do a video on my Hype Fan Eagle page, so I still got news to cover with that. You know what I mean? It's very small details and everything that's coming out, but still got to cover that. But thank y'all for staying tuned, man. Like I said, please subscribe to the YouTube channel at Dolo Solo 1033 TV. You know what I mean? Shout out to my boy Young Jers. You know what I mean? Shout out to my boy Dolo Solo, which is me. You Now, I mean, thank y'all for tuning in, man. Thank y'all for being a participant. You already know, man. Until next time, I'm about to go play the game. No, actually, I'm about to go watch True Detective. Good night, y'all. Good night. Good night. You know what I mean? You already know, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Holla at your boy. You already.
Holla.